It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence. He's going to tuck it and go.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
A second down throw for Goff. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Davis to return it. And it's a good, solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Lions called their first timeout. They go play action for Lawrence. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Etienne ahead out of the pistol. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The rookie Quinyon Mitchell up to make the play defensively. Second down and 8. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Etienne has the first down, still going. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Yeah. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down. Kirk is the motion man. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes Etienne running to the left. Finding space at the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Goff. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard mark.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. That one is good. And the Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decided not to bring it out. So we'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Got his man. It's Kirk. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 2nd down, here's ETN. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Goff to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, Goff. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Goff to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4. It's 21-17. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. Second and 7. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And they would continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Goff in the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's the Lions punt team now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now, Etienne. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll try left side with Etienne. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no game.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. One quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Kirk is the motion man. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go play action with Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now, ETN. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. It is 2nd down and 5. ETN. ETN has the 1st down, still going. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. Gibbs. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down. They'll drop to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Goff. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Now, 2nd and goal. Goff. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So we have overtime for the 2nd consecutive Super Bowl and the 3rd time in Super Bowl history. A reminder of the rules: each team has the right to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score is going to end this game. And all replay challenges from upstairs will play as long as we need to until a champion is crowned. Here's Rad McConkey to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. An NFL record-tying 99-yarder. Touchdown, Detroit. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So a moment to savor here. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico, good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.